Hi, what's up, my people? So this is your boy Kim Bygone, and you're watching Kim Bygone Live. So what I say. So this is what happened. And today, today, I'm here with the most wanted man in Ghana right now. And if I say wanted, he's the type of person that should, in case people know, say, oh, no, not here, Nanka. Soldier for any battalions, any police for IGP in the squad, but before, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't introduce ready. You know, we were for last time. So what I say. So, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and then give me a thumbs up and also leave your comment below. So what I say. All right. So let's go. Yeah, so just like I said, I'm here with one of, not one of the most wanted guy in Ghana right now. So this is Bongo Ideas. In case you don't know, or if you don't know who Bongo really is, I'm here to interact with this fine gentleman. Bongo, what's up?
Addo,
Charlie. Bongo, how far? You be cool?
I'll be very cool.
I don't know, for the past few hours that I've spent with you, I can't realize the Bongo we know on social media or the Bongo we know on the internet is not the Bongo sitting here right now. Why? Why is that so?
Well, there's no difference. The difference is not really huge, but in real life, I'm very calm and quiet. I observe a lot. I don't speak much. So I believe in the fact that the pen is mightier than the sword.
Oh,
so I believe that using the pen or writing online it's way mightier than speaking or letting people know your views and all that. So yeah, when you meet me, I'm unassuming. You wouldn't know this is Bongo Ideas. It's not like in real life you meet me then I'll be saying stuff. So yeah, I'm very quiet, reserved, and I relate with people very well.
Where you attend in high school?
I don't like to talk about my educational background, but I went to one of the best schools in Koforidua.
Oh, you attended high school in Koforidua?
Yeah.
So during your school days, were you experiencing any bullies in any way, or were people on you?
No, not really. I was always with my books.
Oh, yeah.
I was always with my books. So unless of course when I went to Form 1, when I went to first year, a senior decided to bully me, and I told the senior that in JHS, I was the school prefect, you understand? So if we were in JHS, like, I'll be a school prefect and I'll be the one. So from that time, they started calling me school prefect, SP. And so I completed. But when I got to final year, so I became the school prefect of the senior high school.
Oh, really?
Before I left. So it has always been about book and stuff.
So with all that you said, we can tell that you were very brilliant in class, let's say.
Oh, yeah, as for that one, yeah, when it comes to academics, yeah, I'm very good.
Busy, what are you saying?
I don't want to state that.
Oh no, but at least with my mind.
I didn't get a single number, but I had between 10 and 12.
Oh, so 11 that's. It's a Bongo Ideas 11.
No, I didn't say 11. I said from 10 to 12, one of them.
Okay. So if senior high school, like they didn't bully you that much, or if I should say,
I was bullied though. You can't be in senior high school because I was in a boarding house. So surely a senior will bully you one or twice. But if you are like Bongo Ideas, where the way I carry myself about seniors, sometimes they respect me a lot. You understand? Mm-hmm. They really respect me because of my academics and the way I carry myself and the opinions that I share. So they really respect me. So the way they will treat other juniors, they don't really treat me that way because, like, that kind of respect.
What's your thought on social media bullies?
Do you have social media bullies?
Of course we do. We have.
In Ghana, most people believe I'm the topmost social media bully.
Okay.
You understand? People believe that I'm a cyber bully or I'm a troll or something like that. So I don't know, but if what I'm doing is, in the past I used to do something like that, and I'll not run away from that. In the past I used to be a cyber bully or a troll, and that time I could write things about you that will send you into depression, like serious stuff. And when I'm writing, I know the words to choose and to use. I'll not call you stupid or foolish or stuff like that, but the way I will write about you, you really, really bad. So I was doing it to most girls, most celebrities, most guys, stuff like that. But I've moved away from that.
You've rebranded it to
critic.
What do you call what you are right now?
Critic.
You are a critic, social media critic.
Social critic, not social media, but social. That means I critique everything and anything.
Don't you think the way you handle some of your posts or stuff on social media, don't you think they're too harsh?
The people should decide. I don't decide.
Yes, I get people are deciding, and everybody is deciding. Say you are social media bully or social bully. Let's just ask you define it. But don't you think that it's too harsh? Personally, from your point of view,
sometimes my choice of voice
is too harsh.
Yeah, they are harsh. So they are very hard. They hit.
If should that be the case, why do it then?
No, it does not defeat, whether it is harsh or not, it does not defeat the purpose of what I do. It is still critiquing, just that sometimes I go way overboard. I don't regret it, but I'm just stating that sometimes I go way overboard in the choice of words, but it doesn't mean I'm stopping though.
I get you. I'm not asking you to stop, but since you go hard, why do you intend to do that? Is it for fame? Is it for money? Is it for anything?
No, there are some issues that I need to go very hard. There are some issues, they eat you up. They really get into your brain. They mess up your psyche and all that. Like government messing up with the economy and stuff. You understand? Some of these issues, if I call Addo a clown, you understand? It's people say, why do you call a president a clown? But you understand, the situation is really, really messing up with my psyche. So I get very agitated and I try to react to stuff like that.
You call the president a clown because why?
That's the best description. A clown is a comical figure. Somebody who does comical figure, something that.
So you think the president is doing something?
I think it's not serious. It's not. I think everything shows that it's not really serious. It's what it is doing.
So with what you're saying, say the government and I said your money now, say Bongo manages for like a month. Can you do that?
I've not built myself. I've not built my capacity to that level, but I can do something. No, I've not built my capacity to that level, but I like leadership, I like politics, I like stuff like that. So I'll not run away from it though. I'll just appoint the right people and just move on. It doesn't mean I'll deliver because I've not built my capacity to that level, but I'll not run away from it.
But do you think that those who have built their capacity to that level still need, they still do make mistakes?
They make mistakes. That's why you need to choose the right people. Usually we think it is always politicians who can deliver. So we have some people, they are not in politics, but they can actually lead Ghana to the next level.
So in this our current Ghana right now, who do you think is fit to lead the country?
Plenty people out there, they are not in politics. We don't know them. They don't have name or title. But if you give the nation to them, they can really turn it around.
No, but since you say you personally haven't voted yourself.
I don't want to mention and give credence to a popular person. I don't want to do that. Person will feel like Bongo Ideas is rooting for you or stuff. I don't want to do that. But if I should judge by comparing Akufo-Addo to Mahama, then I'll say Mahama is a better option.
Why?
Mahama is a better option, of course.
Mahama is a better option.
When you take the economic figures, for instance, when you take infrastructure, for instance, when you take other aspects of the economy, for instance, Mahama performed, way better than Nana Akufo-Addo. Even though I voted for Nana Akufo-Addo in 2016 and 2020.
You voted for Nana Akufo-Addo in 2016 and 2020.
Yes, but I'm stating that based on everything that he has done so far, Mahama did quite better. When you take out Doom, so he really performed better than Akufo-Addo. Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
With this stuff that you do, how you carry yourself on social media, like, when you say one day someone might just meet you, the BBA born or Johnny.
Yeah, I used to think about personal harm based on the threat that I receive from people. But right now I don't have that fear anymore.
Why?
I think it is growth. When you grow, you become formidable and you start to believe in what you do. So stuff like that do not shake you anymore.
Don't you think that one day when maybe I'll be the boat?
I don't think about that.
Why?
Because why should a person do that?
Bro, with all this stuff that you're writing on now, you are making enemies. And you are making enemies and some strong enemies, people who would, like, they don't want to see you. I mean, they don't want to see your existence, or like, they don't even want to feel it. So, don't you feel, say, be between, like, would you be a ball just to end your life in any way?
Yeah. What I also know about life is whether you make enemies or not, you still have enemies. Whether you make them or you don't make them, you still have enemies. And whatever that you do, you still have people who do not believe in what you do. You understand? So for me, I believe in the bigger picture. In the bigger picture, to get to the time, people will not be bothered about I write or what the opinion I share. They will not really be bothered the way they are bothered right now. They will come to accept the brand. They will come to accept the fact that this is what this guy stands for and this is what he does. So it wouldn't be a problem anymore.
But do you know that you're making enemies physically and spiritually?
Spiritually, I'm not in the spiritual realm to confirm that.
Okay, fine.
But physically or on social media, I don't believe in social media stuff. You know, social media is it's intangible. It's a virtual world. So for me, until I experience the thing in real life, I don't really read social media stuff. Like people threaten me on social media and stuff. Like I wouldn't go out. I always be confined into my room.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, but I don't believe in the way religion is practiced in this part of our world.
You don't believe the way religion is being practiced?
Especially Christianity.
How is it being practiced?
Oh, it is hypocritical. It is self-centered.
Because a couple of weeks ago, you were on Alpha Hour. I don't know why you're there.
Yeah, it is. I believe it is an online scam, which has been disguised as a prayer session for people to join and pray. It is, and I've spoken about it on my YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. People know where I stand when it comes to Alpha.
What do you think it's come because people have gathered in their rooms and then they've joined, let's say, an association, or let's say, just as they believe, Alpha Hour. People are in their room and then they are more joining online or mobile empire. What's so scam about that?
That is the problem. You know, online religiosity, it is online religiosity coming across as a very religious person and showcasing it on social media is complete nonsense. It is nonsense because even in your Bible, the Bible has taught you how to pray. The Bible says go into your closet and close your door and go into your corner and pray and God will listen to you.
Isn't it the same thing that you're doing?
No. What they are doing is online religiosity, and what he's doing, the motive is to make money. That's why he finishes and adds his Momo account and his PayPal account and his bank account for people to send money.
But don't you think that this online streaming thing that they do, they would definitely need money for data? And I mean,
so if that is what he wants to do, we should come out and say Alpha is a business. You understand? A business is a service that you render and receive money for rendering that service. Then you should come out and say it's a business. Then you know that you are rendering a service and you're taking money for it. But if you come across as doing God's work and we need money for blah blah blah, then it is.
Do you know they have a church?
He should focus on his church.
It's the church. Church is online.
No. The online church is bigger than his real church. Have you gone to his real church? It's just a small number. The 50,000 and 60,000 people you see online, they don't belong to his church.
It's because those people can't go to the church. It moves very, very far. Like, maybe almost anywhere. So when they meet online like that, that is where, I mean, the fellowship goes on.
I'm not disputing that. He is solving a problem. You understand? Because that avenue was created for someone to fill it. But I'm just stating that if you are so successful with the online thing, why is it that in real life your church is not growing? Your church is not that big.
Who said the church is not good?
It's not big. I know the place.
Have you been there before?
I know the place. When he organized the show at Airwalk, the 31st online show, it was the online people who went. That huge number. It was the online
because Kofu accepted said they would want to be part of it, and they are there.
So indirectly, you know, he's marketing his church through social media, right?
Of course.
And he's using the Alpha as a non-denominational something, whether you belong to that church or this church or join it.
Do you have anything personal against that man of God?
I said it is a scam. Because the prayer points that he raises on the show, if you're in other parts of the world, there wouldn't be a problem that you pray about because the system there will solve those problems for you. But in Ghana, because the system does not work, we pray about stuff that do not really deserve prayer.
But even if it's a scam, just as you're saying, do you think you are the one to point it out? Don't you think the government probably by now?
But if I'm not the one, I wouldn't be sitting here. That's Bongo Ideas. That's what I do. I say what people fear to
Come
say.
on, bro.
No, that
Sometimes, how do you feel about some of these things?
that
You know what trending sana like in what you know?
then my trend is I say I cried trending the it's
there.
and then the but and new. And then you say we new that's all trend there. I was Charlie what it me and new to me find the normal stuff. When people are talking about me, I see it's normal stuff. I laugh over it.
Help me through the process. Sometimes when you're about to construct some of these posts that you do make online, what are the processes, some of the processes that you do go through?
Okay, as a critic, I make sure what I write is factual. Apart from that, I check my grammar because I don't want to be a critic who writes incorrect English or just make up sentences that do not really make sense. So if you know me, the strongest part of what I do is the fact that I write very well and I communicate my ideas properly. So I know I make sure I have the fact, and I make sure I write very, very well so that if the tweets get to anybody in the world, they'll accept it as a work of critic, not just using normal words. It's not about using big words, but using the right expression to communicate what you want to do because it's a brand.
I like the fact that you talk about fat. Yeah. How do you check some of these facts? Because you just said, say, it's an online scam. Where did you, that fact, and what check it when?
Oh, if I say it is an online scam, I am linking it to the fact that he finishes and asks people to pay for everything. In the bab. And for me, I think it is more psychological. Psychological means pray that the pastor will tell you, pray that something will not happen to you. The devil in your family will not catch you. You understand? Like those things are psychological barriers that they create in the minds of people, so they can capitalize on that to take money.
But there are people giving testimonies.
I don't care about testimonies.
Oh, bro.
No, I don't care about testimonies because I've said it that in other parts of the world, if the system is working, those testimonies that you are giving, the system will solve them.
Bro, other parts of the world, you always
every testimony is psychological. Do you know Benny Hinn? Do you know Kenneth Copeland? Do you know the miracles they perform? At a point, they said they raised people from the dead, and they did it on live television, but they were all on truth. Miracle is psychological. If you study miracle, it is psychological. They were all exposed.
What is your main problem against Christianity?
I don't have a problem with Christianity. I said the way religion is practiced in this part of our world, I don't subscribe to it.
As in Ghana?
Yeah, I'm in Ghana, Nigeria, in this part of our world.
Bongo.
It is more cosmetic. I say, Oba wash makeup, but we makeup now, the real face day.
I don't know how sometimes you present yourself online. Do you have any sort of protection? No. Because some of these things, I believe, say, people can attack you spiritually, they can physically attack you, but it's been a while, like, I mean, not a while. Are you? Of course.
If they can't fit you physical, they send it spiritual, right? That's what people say. Me, I think the gods are my part. When I talk about the gods, I'm talking about.
So you have a god that is protecting.
No. I'm not saying I have gods. I don't worship any religion. I said I have the gods on my part.
So you wanna be a comfort.
Yeah, okay. But the gods are on my part. I believe the way Christianity is practicing this part of all, I believe in African traditional religion more than I believe in Christianity right now.
So since you say the gods are protecting you,
it is figurative. I'm not saying that I go to comfort to go and pray and pour libation. It is figurative that, like, I have backing. I have spiritual backing, and the gods are on my side.
But and you know, creative be sound.
Saying
because it's figurative.
Figurative.
But maybe say
and it shall say, as African, there's something I believe in. I believe in African spirituality. I believe in the fact that there's power in those bosom and those small things that they do. I believe that there's an efficacy. It doesn't mean I subscribe to them or I worship stuff like that. I don't do that. But I believe that in Africa, spirituality exists. That's the whole point.
So if you do say certain existence, don't you think say Ubibi to my Ubibi?
Sometimes say the gods are on my part, The gods are not to be blamed. The gods are on my part. So if anything happens, I'm not going to blame them. I'm not going to blame anyone. I'm going to blame myself.
Bongo.
Okay, Bygone. Yeah, that's me. My opinions are very, very. I don't care how you feel about it, but that's how I think about stuff.
You just take your time. Then you look at it from a different angle, and then you just take your phone or your pen and you jot some points down, and then you just put
It's
it
not
out.
from a different angle, it's from a logical angle.
Oh,
A logical angle. Because most people see things from emotional angle. Like the death of a child, like an accident,
just
or
like
a marriage.
Davido's.
Yes. So people looked at that situation from an emotional point of view. But if you pay attention to the logical aspect of view and you detach yourself from the person as a celebrity, you understand that what I'm saying is factual.
Do you have sympathy
Sympathy for it.
for humanity, like people?
I don't show emotion. I don't cry. I don't stuff like that. But I have sympathy.
If I slap you right now and I call you like,
No, you don't understand. I mean, can I say I'm not saying I don't have feelings. So I said emotion. I don't express emotion the way people express fake emotions and stuff like that.
Why?
I will not go to a funeral and cry and stuff like that. I understand, even though, but it doesn't mean I don't feel sympathy. But I've been able to control my emotions, because if you want to be a critic and you want to be moved by everything that happens and everything that you hear and everything that people are propagating online, you will not be a critic, because you'll be a this thing and you'll be me 24 years. Or be a jaded because you don't have it in you. Even create the 30 and stuff, you can't do it.
With this thing that you are doing, how far do you see yourself?
Yeah, I want to be consistent as long as I can, because for me, my dream is to relocate to the United States of America. And if I relocate to the United States of America, I'll stop the critiquing and do something else. I've always said that when I'll maybe sell all my online something and just focus on something.
Oh, so you are doing this to get money?
No. It doesn't pay. Let's critiquing. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay directly.
How does it pay?
But I'm just stating that
indirectly, how does it pay?
As for indirect, you get brands, you can work for brands, you can get promos.
Okay.
Yes.
Do some celebrities contact you to just do go harsh on them?
Yeah, it has happened once, but I didn't accept it though.
Really?
Yeah, but most celebrities will come after you've written something negative about them. As for that one, they come.
Your issue with Roger Son. Did he contact you in any way?
It wasn't a personal issue. I wrote something about the video. He came out to express his opinion. Later on, he contacted me and said, apart from everything, he really likes me and I should come out. Watching this, what they buy me deal. Monkoje. Or no catch me say, come and eat whatever that you want, and the pay is on. I mean, on Ubetia. On my that assurance. And to me do one. They treated me like a celebrity. They ushered me into the room, VIP. They brought the food. They brought cocktail and stuff like that.
So after all that banter on social media, you went there. He treated you like a celebrity.
It is not banter, but or share the opinion, right? And I didn't agree with the opinion, so. That's by as for him, he sees me as a young kid, also a grandpapa or a big boss. So he said he wants to be the wise person in the whole.
Isn't it the same watch that you were speaking against?
Yeah, I said the watch is tasteless. But after tasting it, I've not given a review about
But before you said it was tasteless, and I know what did that.
Let me do that. And you mean though, but
bro, come on.
Oh, let me do that. But you mean
come on.
What are you talking about? Not me dibida. Ross watch. Not me dibida.
Then the second one I would do, what was the difference?
Oh, me one in the second one. Okay. I did it for like twice before.
Now it was tasteless.
I didn't enjoy it.
But I don't want
to give a review on that. But
I want you to be real. Like I want you to be real.
I know you want me to be real, but people have come out to state that the food is still not great because of the oil. Also, no, you see coconut oil, and after a while, the coconut oil it becomes very hard. It's a man is some kind of taste. When I went there, I experienced the same thing. You understand? But I'm not going to state that it is still tasteless or not. I don't want to do it right now. It's not fair.
Why?
It's not fair.
But one call holiday, you thought it was fair for you to put it out there.
Because what I would say right now, I would say something that will create a controversy. I don't want to create that. So that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say something that, because out of respect, reach out to me.
We know you to be the type of guy who go all out. You are just.
I go all out. I know.
But here.
But for Reggie Rockstone,
we must keep quiet on that.
David, yeah, my mom is, but he has connected me to bigger people.
Oh, so you don't want to say anything?
No, it's not because of that.
It means
It's part
that in a way you can be bought.
No, nobody can buy me.
That is what Nigeria is.
Saying the watching was not great wouldn't do me anything. I'll not lose anything. But I'm saying that out of respect and solidarity,
You've been bought. Exactly. That is what is happening.
I can never be bought.
But because of our
if you bring it, if a political party and bring me money right now, I'll take it. But you are not buying me though. But I'll take it.
Why is it that sometimes when you post stuff out there, you don't consider people's feeling? Just like Christian Achu's issue, like I found, say, what to take bomb now, the phone not to baby.
I follow the conversation, but
why don't you take people's feeling into consideration? You don't care what his family might be going through, his teammates. I mean, Nemba, the wife, Nene Papa, Ne Mami.
That's why you're a celebrity. You become a celebrity because people talk about
the guy
you.
Will
No. You become a celebrity because people talk about you. Rihanna and all the big people know. If you don't talk about them, would they be relevant?
Bongo wow.
Maybe girlfriend can maybe.
Who need girlfriend? So you are single.
Yeah.
But one day, you raise a family, right?
I don't know.
But maybe it's bound to happen. Let's put it that way.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
So if one day Bongo no pursue or ba, and then someone comes and just, says a plan or whatever, what you said about Rihanna Bano, how would you feel as a parent?
I don't feel anything if it is true. No, if it is true, why should I feel something bad about it? Because why I always still ban I can't even say I can't say
Bongo who's on
maybe.
How do you see yourself?
Oh, on a scale of 10, I rate myself 4. I'm not.
You rate yourself 4.
Yeah, I'm not that good looking, but with money I can get better.
With money, you think you can get better?
Yeah.
Well, surgery in any way.
No, surgery, but money has a way of polishing you.
But since you are money in polish way.
Oh, they said they are still hustling. Where I want to get to having making $200,000 a month. Yeah, if I get there.
200,000.
Yeah, a month.
Dollars.
Yeah.
Hey.
That'll be the target. That's why I want to move to the US.
Okay.
Because Ghana there was version.
Has anybody from Asamoah Gyan's team contacted you?
Threats. I don't know whether they are from there, but they tweet like they are from the camp. But it is always threats, stuff like that.
How there?
Oh, now Asamoah Gyan Crique say, more than 10 years. They'll write something more than that.
No. So why then did you tag Ghana police Asamoah Gyan has made threats?
Yeah, because even if Asamoah Gyan will not do it, people who hate me can use that as a yardstick or as an avenue to foment mayhem. You understand? Maybe somebody hates you because of what Asamoah Gyan said. The person can just be looking for you and do something to you. So I'm stating that was a careless thing to say as a celebrity. So you should be held responsible. It's not because I'm afraid. I'm just stating that should be a track record. So BBC, we should go back to that and refer.
So who is here now? You think that we should hold Asamoah Gyan responsible?
Who?
What? Maybe so.
No.
If Sabia, some of these things.
I want to draw physical harm. Me sure say apart from physical harm, they can't do anything. Nobody can take my life. As for physical harm, they can cause it.
So you're too enemy, no? It's physical harm. Right?
Yeah. So he will be held responsible. Because he's the one who has stated that he wants to do something. Obiankai. When say Bianca, they don't say it. Bygone, so person you will not even go on social media to say it. Underground now planning. But the moment we have a cape, planning underground, and they can use that as a way. So that's why.
So are you giving people the idea that they should plan underground and not say it, and then?
That's why I said, I fear those who are underground. Those who do not talk and planning bad against me or against anyone, I fear them more than people who even speak it out.
Bongo, why are you doing this to yourself?
I'm not doing anything to myself. I said it is a brand, and to get to a time, people are accepted. You know, Piers Morgan. If you read about Piers Morgan, at the time he was nearly assassinated because of what he did. He was nearly he had to run, but right now, the entire conversation, if Piers Morgan does not involve himself. It does not.
Would you like the experience of being nearly assassinated?
I've not thought about that, but if they did it to Piers Morgan, they can probably
do it. Yeah. So, who is your role model? Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan. But in Ghana, there are some few people that but my top role model is Piers Morgan.
But don't you think the life at where Piers Morgan is, it's far different from where we are understanding?
It's more dangerous there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because their guns are available to almost everybody. So it is more dangerous there than in Ghana. Yes. So if he was able to survive, then I think I can also survive. If I'm still in Ghana until that time, it is a brand. Critiquing is a brand all over the world.
Why don't you stop and look for something better to do with your life?
I'm doing something better with my life. What I'm doing is something better.
Critiquing is something better.
Yeah.
Attacking.
I don't do critiquing alone. No. I do. I told you I write on Upwork and stuff. I do gigs. I do a whole lot. I MC programs. I write. You understand? It's a whole lot. I do my YouTube. I do content creation and stuff like that. So
does your parents like? Well, who said this is what you do online?
Yeah, they know. I'm stating that my parents, my immediate parents, they are not social media active. So they don't follow what is happening. But they hear about me on the news. They see me being discussed on TV stations and stuff like that. So they know. But they are not surprised.
But do they know exactly what you do? Like,
they know. They know that I critic. Davido assembly by cinema maker say I shouldn't have written what I wrote. I should have pay attention to what I explained stuff to her, and she was like, "Oh, you try to explain stuff." So, they are not surprised. That's how I am since childhood. Okay, baby, I'll ask you questions. I'll try to learn my opinion.
So even if they advise you to stop it, you won't.
Don't advise me to stop.
No, but even if they do advise you to stop, you won't listen.
No, they've never done that. All that they tell me is that be careful, but we know what you do. I've explained it to them that this is.
Sorry that we have to use some part of my time for this, but we are back to Bongo Ideas. We took a quick commercial break, and then the commercial break was about sex. Oh. Now let's get back to Bongo Ideas. Bongo, are you in a relationship?
No.
Why?
Nothing.
Why are you gay?
I'm not gay. I like women.
So why are you not in a relationship?
I'm straight. It's not that I don't have sex or I don't engage in sexual activity, but the relationship thing is a bit complicated for me. So
complicated? How?
I think at the end of the day, it's about self-interest. It's about I think love in itself is just a scam. So for me, I've been speaking about against marriage. I've been saying that marriage is a loss to a man and a gain to a woman.
Oh God.
I've been saying that people disagree with me, but I've always stood by it.
But your parents got married and then they gave birth to you, right?
That is them. They are not me.
So how is that a loss to the man?
Marriage. Marriage is a loss to a man. You don't need me to explain.
But your parents got married.
From the beginning of the marriage, the sacrifices. Even when it comes to you getting married together, the wedding, the engagements and everything, the losses start from there. After you get into the marriage, the responsibility and everything, that's the second loss. When you marry under the ordinance or you go to the courts, after the marriage and everything, the loss also comes there. You understand? When they say divorce.
But this thing that you're saying, how does it make sense? Like on the normal...
It does not make sense to you because you've not gone through that. Those who have
been through it?
No, I don't need to go through it.
Oh, but you just told me, sir...
Those who have gone through, they can relate to what I'm saying. They can actually relate to what I'm saying. I listen to a lot of people who have gone into marriages and divorced, and when they are speaking about what they go through, you understand that marriage is actually not something that you want to go into if you're not ready.
Is it that sharing opinion on start from, far from the normal opinion that people will give, makes you feel a certain way, like the difficult type of person? And I say, like, I want to get it. I want to get it. Why is it that like when it comes to you and sharing your opinion, you always have to like try very hard for people to even understand?
No, because I say it is not the way others see it, and that's not the way I see it.
How do you see it? Because marriage
stand for something. And if you stand for something, you need to stand for it all the time. I believe marriage is a loss. If you think marriage is not a loss, go into it.
How is it? How is marriage a loss? Like
I said, you should speak to divorcee or even
so you think
men in marriages. Men in marriages, and get 5 men in marriages and let them tell you their experience.
So you think they
Very,
shouldn't?
very
You think they shouldn't marry at all?
I think if you want to marry, there are 2 things that you can do. You can do marriage that is contractual. You people can renew the.
Yeah.
People can renew. It should be under a contract. If people can renew it after 5 years or something, if you think you still want to carry.
Here lies the case. One, you are not in a relationship. You don't even have a girlfriend. Won't worry that. But however, you think say those no, they should make it on agreements.
I'm not talking to those who are already in marriage. I'm talking about the youth coming up who want to get into marriage. I don't want you to be at the losing end. So I want you to see it just in normal circumstances or the way marriages are going, it's the probability of it not working is very, very high after 2-3 years. See, it's not about love. Marriage is not sustained by love. Marriage is actually sustained by sacrifice. It's sustained by... When you get into marriage, you realize that it's not even about love. I'm not in it, but I've read a lot about it. So you realize that it is not even about love anymore. You people will be in the same room and you not feel anything at all. You can go months without even having sex or feeling anything for the other person. So at that moment, it is not the love or the connection that is going to sustain the something. It's about the fact that you want to stay and build this thing. You want to sacrifice and build this thing. And more often than not, people do not meet that expectation and the marriage will come down.
What makes you think that people should take some of this your advice?
It's not advice.
It's what?
Take it or leave it.
It's not advice, but
it is opinion.
Opinion. So what makes you think that people should take it? No,
I'm not saying people should take it. I said you should take it or leave it. You have an opinion, right? Do you want people to take it?
But my opinion is probably the one that everybody would like.
Probably. So you're following the masses. I don't follow the masses.
So is it that kind of other side will make you
I think outside
you are unique?
It is not about unique.
And those who don't think the way that you think, you think they don't make sense.
No. That's the deal. It is like gnosis. Opinion are like gnosis. I don't fight people's opinions. So
why are you trying so hard to be difficult?
That's how you see it. I can't explain myself to you. Those who know me from school, those who know me from real life, they know this is who I am. It's not about being on the fence or coming across as controversial.
Do you enjoy this?
Enjoy what?
This thing that everybody is on.
Critiquing.
Yes, everybody is on.
If you don't enjoy it, why? Will you do it? You wouldn't do it. I don't enjoy it as in it gives me joy or it makes me feel fulfilled. But I love what I do.
Do you have any celebrity, Ghanaian celebrity you rate, like say let's say how you carry yourself is quite similar, like how, let's say, if you're a nigga handles stuff in Ghana. You people have different ways of approaching things. Do you rate her in any way? How do you see?
No, I don't rate if you're a nigga. I can never rate her. I don't regard her.
Come again?
I don't rate her. I don't regard her. If you're a nigga, I don't see her. Me, I am attracted to intelligence. So even when it comes
relax. No.
I'm attracted to intelligence. Even when it comes to girls, I am sapiosexual. I'm attracted to sapiosexual.
What does it mean?
It means you are attracted to the intellectual attractiveness of a person, not.
But if you is an intelligent person,
I don't think so.
Why?
It's not even his. I think she has an audience, and those audience, they are not too enlightened. It's more about it is a mass of people who like controversy and they are not so enlightened about issues. Those are the people who vibe.
Isn't it the same controversy that you're also tapping?
Mine is different. Mine is more educational. For her, there's nothing educational about it.
You think that you talking about Davido's kid, you talking about Christian Chu and all that, you think that is education?
It is education.
What's the education side of it?
I don't think you are judging me.
I'm not judging you, but I'm just asking. I'm asking. What judging if I can say.
That is my opinion about her. Honestly, to me, having the opinion about me. I'm not for having opinion.
Do you have anything personal against if you're
I don't have anything personal, but if I see her, I'll not regard her. That's the.
Have you have any encounter? Have you had any issue with her in any way?
I don't even visit her page. I just see bloggers blogging about her. There's nothing.
You see, so bloggers are posting about her. So you think say
Ghana is a song pass yourself, so that be the thing. That be why people like it first.
but second of all also.
Okay, what I want to say in pass yourself, fine. Me obi else saw me so. Me obi else saw me so. Obi else saw me so.
But in a way, there are people who
me and my very formidable. Me and my omo follow me. No, they are waiting for. Obi catch him said that be better me. No, Nana Kufa don't declare public holiday. They will many bedjedo. So
of course because
so that is
honestly we all rejoice.
Okay.
Bongo there.
Okay. Oh, as a host, you can only opinion.
Oh no, because
opinion. That's the good thing. So I can also have an opinion about you. So why should it be a problem? Yeah, Chimmy two man. I said, BBM you said you'll be happy. Everybody will be happy.
Oh no, because so that is what most people, because I say always, I say if you need be a supportive blue man, one can also the killer.
What is your opinion about Bongo Ideas? What is your honest opinion?
My honest opinion.
Yeah, give your honest opinion. Yes.
My honest opinion.
Yes.
First of all, me, I think that you're a bully, and I think that every situation that happens, you just try your very possible best to tip yourself in there.
Okay.
Third. So that you stay relevant.
Third.
Because looking at Christian Achu's death way, I don't see why Bongo cross and can be.
Okay.
And I went to your Instagram page, who were posting almost like 7 to 8 Christian Achu. So it makes me feel that you are forcing yourself to like level yourself within that Christian Achu type of trend that is happening.
How many people are even talking about Christian Achu?
Everybody was talking.
After some days now in Yehuni, how many people are even talking about
it?
It was business as usual. People moved on.
But you are still not talking about him.
No, I was still talking about him when he was not yet discovered. I was still talking about him. So see, in this life, people will move on. Social media is very transient. See, the attention span on social media is very short. People are moving from one thing to the other. People are moving from one thing to the other. For you to catch their attention, you need to be doing something special. And I think I'm doing something special.
So do you think Ghanaians will accept this thing that you do?
Yeah. There will be a lot of Bongo Ideas in 1, 2, 3 years to come. I believe. There will be a generation of people and they'll be untamed. They'll be
bullying people also.
They'll not bully people, but their opinions will be very, very hard and forceful. Do you think Calvin Taylor is a bully?
I don't listen to him.
Do you think Chinny Jonas is a bully?
I mean, I see his videos.
If you think Chinny Jonas or Calvin Taylor, if you can't describe them as bullies, then you don't have the audacity to describe me or the impetus to describe me as a bully, because they do worse. For them, they go verbal attack, they insult.
So do you think that if it be happening to you, Tisiana, do you think that
nothing will happen?
Okay, but let's assume. Do you think the Ghana police should investigate him?
Wherever there's an issue, they should investigate. That is their job. And then you're
but what did the Ghana police attempt?
Maybe did the Ghana police attempt?
When did the Ghana police attempt?
Me who said that I'm posting. I said they are the most corrupt. Rankings are way corruption watch. And then me I'm show you corruption watch. And they publish the reports. And I say when it comes to the state institutions, I'm not more corrupt. And I'm more parameters. When I report on my site. And I'm out for a screenshot to say, men I make us say, only the most corrupt. And then I make more parameters. I'm a debate job.
I see that one about police side, like they are trying very hard to take yourself from.
Okay, that's what you think. Do you know what I've been writing about the police service as a whole? For me, I think Dan Parry has actually revolutionized the whole police institution, but there are some things that they need to do. Maybe police for GG1, CD2, CD1, so they need to look at that too.
Hey, Bongo Ideas ever. Last time now you were talking about my boss, Santana. With that, I really had wanted to catch you and let my boys undo you. On the real. Honestly speaking, if me move here.
Oh God! I bet because I don't know I'm your fan. So I want to share with the despite no.
You think so? Yeah.
Have
you really served someone before?
It's not about serving.
Do you understand what?
No.
Do you understand what it's called service? Like
No. Santana is not serving.
Bro, despite is his boss.
It's working. Yeah, you work. It is not serve. And the word serve, we use it for slaves. Slaves are the people who serve their masters.
Boss.
No. See, we should use the word in the right context.
Come on.
In the right context. When you say serve, slaves, and now I'm used to those servants. It is servants.
So what do you think? What do you think he was doing?
Working and work. Yen channel. So maybe when I say, so who describing as server? That means he's trying to be a sycophant. Sycophant. Sycophant is somebody who prays singly. They send a bell or favors from them. What I say?
Bro,
good boy. Hey, Ocha despite him, you know.
Despite was literally not looking. Come on, you said
move away from Abeku Santana. Abeku Santana was shouting at the top of his voice.
Look, Abeku meeting Despite on that particular spot was not the first time, not the second time, not the
third time. I'm not saying
time.
It's the first time. It is the scene that was created. I say, Ope, despite that. I say, who despite that? What I say? I say, who despite that?
I just said, what makes you
say? Who despite? Like, what's up? Relax. Abeku Santana. Do you know Abeku Santana?
Regardless of who Abeku
is.
The
pedigree and the status of Abeku.
Regardless, Abeku is still under
at that time, he was acting like a small boy. Like a small boy who needs a favor from a big man. But where you be, you know, despite crab. Despite Abeku Santana. Abeku Santana is one of the biggest journalists in Ghana with Despite Media. So Despite not even they say Oba Kotokoto no. Despite me so they say Abeku Santana and Kotokoto.
Some people believe say like I mean
no, because
some of these things that you say, I know say you are critiquing. I understand. And this very word, the critique that you do, Abeku was actually the very first person who explained that particular word, critique and criticizing, right? It's like two different
words. Criticizing is not the same as critiquing.
Yes. I was with him one time and then he was explaining
on radio.
No. I mean, like let me know.
Are you the fanboy? It's not defending.
No. I'm not defending him.
It's not no.
Of course.
When you're the fanboy,
of course. It's not even fanboy. I know how the person is, and I know how he moves around certain stuff like that. Despite it's not even the very first person Abeku, I see him 7. Abeku is the very
7. Don't use the word 7. Like at least I'm using the word 7.
What other word do you think I should use?
But why do you call it 7? Me, I find it very unacceptable. So we use the word 7. I say, oh no, you are other question table, so not ordinance.
One person you have issue with Sattawale. They have issue with Stoneboy.
I don't have issue with them.
You have issue with Sattawale. Because you are saying stuff about them, and some of these stuff that you do say it's so hurtful. Say, I find it free out of nowhere just to like hurt you in any way. But I say, and found is it say, are you trying so hard so the assembly should become saying be a Sisiana Asamoah Gyan person? If so be you will be here. You know, say they'll be looking at Asamoah Gyan as
Do you think everybody disagrees with what I do? Me, I know people, I'm stating it. I know people in the diaspora, UK, US, who actually believe in what I do. And they always send me messages. They always send me monetary support and stuff. They give me backing. They understand it. They always tell me that, we understand what you do. Ghanaians will not understand because they are emotional and they don't understand stuff like this. But man, say, time Bongo Ideas. I have people who really love me and appreciate what I do. But for them, they will not come out to come and say, but support what I do. It will blow your mind. And most of them are not even in Ghana. And even celebrity, will come and say, most of them, after everything, they sit me down, they tell me, what you said, we know it is this, but we accept it. Most of them.
Asamoah Gyan across the birthday.
David. Me just also very friendly.
Would you apologize to Asamoah Gyan?
Apologize for what? Me just okay, I'm not for just saying make a show be and I'm a show.
Who commenting on the poster say?
I'm going to first screenshots in the bra. I'm going from bra. Oh, your blogger. Oh, maybe I use screenshots right. I'm going from bra. Asamoah Gyan my energy. So I was really surprised to be to say Asamoah Gyan. I was surprised to be to say Asamoah Gyan.
It was a huge blow for you. Like
it was a huge blow. I was surprised. Hey, Asamoah Gyan. Pass it or put me on the communication. I was like, hey, so that means Obi to say Asamoah Gyan can dream no home. That mean one noticing me.
They say they are who here.
That means one.
You're just messing with people's feeling like you don't care.
So why should they even be thinking about me? I mean, to say anything about someone,
don't you think also Sakra? Because don't you feel that where you are heading, or like it's very dangerous?
I've told you that Ghanaians do not understand what I do. People in other parts of the world, they really accept what I do 100%.
So do you think that someone should look up to you?
I'm a good example. I'm a good example. See, put everything aside. I'm a very good example.
In terms of what?
In terms of everything. In terms of the way I carry myself, the way I think about issues. May unka bibi ncheme ma may can say you Mati yes amasa. I'll question you.
Ceremony. Charlie, I don't know why Bongo is trying so hard to be that guy that will always be.
Don't judge me. Just be a host.
I'm not judging you, but I mean, sometimes some of these things that air church, you know. I mean, I see most of your styles, and sometimes anywhere will post, you know. Say, hey,
and maybe if I don't tweet or post anything, people yearn for it. But hey, now Charlie, we waiting, no. BBC Charlie, me and the go Bongo Ideas. I'll go see what Bongo Ideas go. So it's a brand, and when people accept you, to get a time, BBC, they'll be my DM. Charlie, something. They'll always be there. They'll be waiting. Me try Bongo, I've been waiting for a long time. I've been waiting for a reaction because it's a brand. Me, I'm different from the brand though. If you meet me in person, it's different. But when it comes to the brand, I'm professional about it and I do it without any emotional attachment.
Do you have any Ghanaian celebrity you like that you would want to meet and hang around with in any way?
Hey, one or two.
Why?
I think Jackie. I like her.
Why Jackie?
I like her vibe. I just feel her. Not be sexually, but I would like to sit and just have a chat with her.
What will you talk about?
Anything that she wants us to talk about. Maybe I'll lead the conversation and ask her.
However, Jackie don't want to meet you. You want to meet her. I don't know if she wants to meet you, but you want to meet her.
She does not need to want to meet me, but I'm just stating, you ask me a question. Mm-hmm. I'm just stating that Jackie is one of the people there.
And who?
And maybe Chris Waddle.
Why?
Chris Waddle, we have a personal relationship.
Oh, okay. Uncle Anna.
I'm my uncle, but a very good friend.
Chris Waddle is a very good friend. Mm. Is he part of those who have been sending you something small to continue?
Well, I'll not sit and say Chris Waddle has not sent me money. He has sent me huge amounts of money.
What did you do?
Nothing. He just did feel.
So out of nowhere, Chris Waddle just sent you. How much was it?
I don't mention the amount, but it is not once, it's not twice. But he has not sent me less than 1,000 CDs.
So, Osenu, 1,005 plus they go.
Not less than 1,000 CDs. But any once, any twice.
So it could be 1,000 plus they go. Yeah. Or it could be 1,005. For nothing.
I don't do anything for him. He was the one who reached out to me for the first time and said he appreciates what I do and the vibe was just established.
Chris Waddle.
I can show you screen.
AMG.
Chris Waddle, bro. Now only celebrities are more me WhatsApp contact so. So it's not
so secretly these celebrities like you, right?
Then they feel me. Even those who come out to say Bongo is this, Bongo and that.
Quote Ghanaian celebrity or hate or up I shock you like.
Should I mention names? Should I really mention names?
I'm not. I mean, because tell me.
I'll say for now. Maybe I think Chris Waddle or Reggie Rockstone. Chris Waddle and I say Reggie Rockstone, and maybe Keche. But I Chris Waddle and I say Reggie Rockstone.
Keche so I hate her.
Oh yeah. I work with Keche.
So
I don't work with Keche, but there's that kind of relationship. There's Bulldog too. I think Bulldog also reached out to me. And yeah.
So behind the scenes, these celebrities are reaching out to you. Why don't they support you on the media? Just
support me for it.
Maybe you can be now they are they are fine.
No, maybe they think it might compromise me, but I'm compromised.
All right, so Charlie, questions Mabisa Bongo, Ni Nas or to far. He's playing mind games with me, but I think I'm true with him. I don't know if you have any last words for Ghanaians. I also I'm watch it out.
Yeah, for me, my last words to Ghanaians or people out there, you may not be a Ghanaian, but if you are following Bongo Ideas or if you've heard about Bongo Ideas means no harm. Bongo Ideas is just a young Ghanaian youth who is trying to do something for himself using social media. So it's not about attacking people, it's about stating his opinions about issues and coming across as controversial. But that's not the motive. The motive is to build a professional brand that is focused on critiquing. That is the whole issue. A media brand, and all that we do is to critique. And I believe that in the years to come, you have a lot of people like Bongo Ideas who will form brands, who will form ideas, who will come together and make critiquing a thing. We can get movie critics, we can get music critics, we can get food critics, we can get all forms of critics. And I believe that if you get people like that in the system, political critics, when you get people like that in the system, it will really, really help, especially where most people are hypocrites. They don't say the truth to each other. They try to sugarcoat stuff. So I believe that, and it is going to be in some time to come. People say, "Hey, Bongo Ideas, that guy being way Charlie Billy this dog give him."
Pioneers.
Yeah, because even on Twitter, when somebody writes something controversial, they say, "Hey, you are trying to be like Bongo Ideas."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or right now, if somebody writes something controversial, hey, Massa, you want to try like Bongo? This is why they be Bongo Ideas in love with you. So I believe when people accept me, I'll not be under any threats. All the celebrities will not be coming for me. And sometimes they'll even pay you to critique them and all that. So as time goes on, Bygone, you'll not be fighting for Abeku Santana. You agree that?
Oh, honestly speaking, I mean, I've been here for a very long time. I understand some of these things that, personally I have, no issue with you. And sometimes for shaggy reason, for agenda sake, you need to agenda certain things. Man to go chop, you understand.
So. But you really like Abeku Santana, right?
Oh, couple, it really helped me since, SHS time, and he's been holding me down since.
Oh, so you have a personal relationship with him?
He's my boss,
Okay.
So
I get it.
So,
you go way back.
Yes, way back. I've been following him and working with him since and so if I'm defending him on this one,
I understand.
So as I say, if be as when I be our papa no be attacking in a way I want.
Sure.
So that's that. So I think that we'll end our interview here. If you're new, kindly subscribe to this channel, Bygone Live, and then just drop your comment below. I know that you people will come do your things for the comment section because it's Bongo Ideas, but either way, you people should take it easy on him. He's trying his best to, what's it, educate? And so you're educating people.
It's a brand.
Oh, okay.
Building a brand. So when you're building a brand like this, you'll go through ups and downs.
Oh, okay.
It's all good. Let's follow us and let's keep up.
So about the brand and move on channel to nobody or you be the obey you be doing at them and I only attempt though, but we are critiquing Ibiano. They
be men patcho. I am unapologetic. Men patcho, men can't say patcho, man.
Yes, me and me patcho.
They be men patcho, man. Okay, be unapologetic. Say me na me patcho. People will not take me serious. Because we are chopping on me patcho.
Please, I'm not apologizing.
There's nothing that fitting that.
Just Bongo. Just know that it's Bongo. But please, we beg you. You are doing this on.
Don't apologize.
So as I said, my own emotions and I am on fan to social media. Don't bring it in real life and then attack him and all that. You understand? Also, we'll be doing all right. So thank you guys. Same time next week, David. Not same time next week. Just subscribe and we'll talk more. All right, thank you guys. Bygone Live.